Today, KRON 4 news crews are across the Bay Area tracking the wind damage. Our team coverage starts now.
The force of the overnight wind brought down this huge tree, crushing this pickup truck you see here on Ridgeview Drive in Pleasant Hill. Luckily, no one was in the vehicle when the incident occurred. Tree removers climbed into the bed of the pickup and used a chainsaw to cut the tree into heavy chunks and stack them on the sidewalk. The tree was nearly 70 feet tall. When it came down, it stretched clear across Ridgeview, blocking the entire roadway. In Pleasant Hill, Haaziq Madyun, KRON 4 News.
This sign alerting danger flying debris was posted to warn drivers traveling along the 580 freeway on the Oakland-San Leandro border throughout the day today. The strong wind kicking up debris in the roadway, posing a potential hazard for motorists in the East Bay Hills.
High winds always tend to conjure up images of a tropical storm here in San Jose's stately Palm Haven. Standing beneath row upon row of the 150-foot tall palms here along Riverside Drive can be an unnerving experience as the wind howls through the area. Palm fronds rain down from above, littering the streets and yards, landing on rooftops and cars, and occasionally throwing a scare into residents. Look closely and you can see how those palm fronds have an edge with razor-sharp teeth. No serious damage was reported, but folks here tend to stay indoors if they can until the winds die down. In San Jose, Fladeboe, KRON 4 News.
Elsewhere in the South Bay, the gusting winds were mixing with the sound of chainsaws and wood chippers. This crew spent most of the morning clearing the mess made from a downed tree on Blaney Avenue at East Homestead Road in Cupertino. The 60-foot tall oak narrowly missed several cars as it came crashing down in the parking lot of a condominium complex. There were no injuries, but the mess was blamed for snarling traffic for a time during the rush hour. And in the Santa Cruz Mountains, commuters dodged down branches and other debris here along Summit Road. There were some gusts above 40 miles an hour at the higher elevations as the windy conditions persisted throughout the day. It made for a both hands on the wheel drive over Highway 17 and a very busy day for tree and utility crews from both sides of the summit.
At 10 a.m. Monday, Mill Valley Police received a call about this tree snapping and crashing into a power line. You can see how a large branch is weighing down the line. Fortunately, it did not crash into nearby homes, and power remained on for all of the neighbors. But look below at all the branches scattered about. Residents say that the wind was ferocious all night long, creating a lot of cleanup all day long. In Mill Valley, Terisa, Estacio, KRON 4 News.
And this was the scene in Redwood City. A large branch just cracked off this tree. It fell right next to an apartment complex. It all happened here on Redwood Shores Parkway. The large branch blocked the sidewalk. A resident tells KRON 4 the howling winds caused minor damage throughout the complex, knocking over other trees and sending debris scattered about.
Intense winds blowing sand onto the Great Highway here in San Francisco right now. Great Highway closed between Lincoln Way and Sloat Boulevard. We have some early morning video to show you now of sand really blowing hard onto the road. Officials closing the highway around 3:30 this morning. Sand and debris on this roadway, often an issue, but this is way worse than usual. You can see all those cones and construction fencing blown over. No word on when the Great Highway will reopen, but officials say it's likely it will remain closed through the night.
With all the trees being blown down as a result of the windstorm overnight, some trees needed a little help. And this was one of them. Had they not cut it down, it would have fallen like the 47 other trees in San Francisco alone. Like this one at 48th and Geary that forced Muni to reroute its buses and got enough attention that people showed up with cell phones to get a shot. Of all the trees that I looked at, no one was injured and minimal property damage. In San Francisco, Stanley Roberts, KRON 4 News.
At San Francisco State University, a tree branch smashed a car window. You can see the car and the big tree. Fortunately, no one was hurt.